Well, hello and welcome back to the Third Man Cricket Show. And we have two new faces on the show tonight. Shamindra हमारे साथ जुड़ रहे हैं मुंबई से and Navya we have who's joining us from Kanpur. Welcome both of you guys. And I think Shamindra इससे ज़्यादा better start expect नहीं कर सकता था अपनी team के लिए. And
Absolutely.
Navya is a bit disappointed for sure, considering the way her team played in the first innings. But positives we have, Navya. We saw the vintage MS Dhoni in the end there, and let's start from that only. कि match चालू है अभी, I guess 45 for no loss in 6 overs KKR right now, and pretty much उनका ही game है अभी. यहाँ से अगर KKR कुछ कपला करती है, then it is their game to lose. But CSK for sure they have a lot to improve on when it comes to the batting. So Navya, coming to you, what were the positives for you in that first inning? MSD for sure, but I want to hear from you as well. आपके मुंह से सुनना चाहता हूँ.
I think the only positive out of this right now was that MS has runs under his belt. And I saw the intent from not from Raidu, but Robin Uthappa. Like we saw the intent from ball one. He was there. He wanted to score. Unfortunate for Gaikwad though, like a third ball duck, not something he would have wanted in the first game. But we've seen he starts something like that. He starts with a lack in form, but then eventually gains it. So I think it's fine. Like the first match nahi bhi jeete hai. I wish we win, but अगर नहीं जीतते हैं, I think it's okay because जो मतलब main batters हैं, I think जडेजा को थोड़ा pressure आ गया captaincy का I feel, but if उसके bat पे ball नहीं आ रहा था, but देखते हैं. I think it's fine. The first match it's fine, चलता है. We can excuse them for the first game, but from the second match onwards, I think they need to pull up their socks and start working on their batting again. Bowling also,
Yeah,
we seem to be a bit weak. We're missing Moeen at number 3. Had he been there, I think ज़्यादा पार में जाता in the beginning. But I feel it's okay. We're missing a few key players, so it's okay. But आगे जाके we need to do much better than this.
फॉर श्योर. हाँ, सही कहा. मतलब एक मैच से यू कैनॉट जज द टीम की कैसा खेलने वाली है पूरी सीजन में. बट देयर इज अ पॉजिटिव फॉर यू एज वेल, नव्या. वेंकटेश अय्यर इज गॉन 43 for 1 right now. DJ Bravo has nicked one of Venky's bat and MS has taken it. So still in the game. ऐसा नहीं कि पूरी तरह से आउट हो गई है CSK right now. There is still runs to play with. 90 odd runs something, and this is a different wicket compared to what we have seen in the past in Wankhede. So I think Shamindra भी इतने ओवर कॉन्फिडेंट होंगे नहीं, बट फॉर श्योर Shamindra के पास ज्यादा पॉजिटिव्स है देन नव्या. सो Shamindra first innings, I think KKR brilliant job with the ball. 176 is the average score Wankhede पे, and 131 पे restrict करना. Yes, there were big blows in the end from MS and Jaddu, but बहुत अच्छी बॉलिंग करी है KKR ने फर्स्ट इनिंग में. What do you make of the performance so far for KKR?
First of all, brilliant comeback by the team. Like they were on point. They had a plan that they came with, and masterclass by Shreyas. Like the first half, he rotated his bowlers pretty well, and Umesh Yadav. I mean, like, what can we say about him? Like the first ball, no ball, everyone was like, "Oh, Umesh is back," but he's actually back. So yeah, brilliant. Like the lines he kept and the length he was bowling was on point. And I feel that the pitch also had to offer something for the fast bowlers. And like if you see the second innings, Tushar Deshpande is also bowling pretty well. And I think it has something. And Adam Mill, again, he's a world-class player. That's why he's playing for CSK right now, and he's also doing a good job. Uh, and for the KKR bowling, I think 10th overs we can still improve. I think there will be matches where teams will score well in the first half, and from then 10th over becomes a very important phase of the game. So I think that's one thing that they should work on. But MS Dhoni, like, what can I say about him? He's not real. Like, that's what I've been saying to everyone. He's not real. Like,
Yeah.
He's the clutch player in IPL. He is always. Last year it was a purple patch for him, but he's back with a bang.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, MS, you cannot keep a player of his stature out of the game for too long. 3 साल में पहली से half century है, but at the right time आई है, and this will be of huge confidence for the CSK entire team. ऐसा नहीं कि खाली एमएस के लिए कॉन्फिडेंस देगा, क्योंकि नाउ सीएसके नो दैट एमएस कैन बैट down the order properly like we expect, like CSK people expect. So Navya, what do you think about Jadeja's captaincy so far? क्योंकि जब बैटिंग करने आए थे नए नए, तब रनिंग इतनी खराब, मतलब लिटरली लग रहा था कि कैप्टेंसी का प्रेशर, एग्जैक्टली। तो उनके फेस पे लिटरली दिख रहा था कि क्या इतना, मतलब पहले कैप्टेंसी कर रहे हैं पहली बार गेम में। सो व्हाट डू यू मेक ऑफ द कैप्टेंसी सो फार, द कैप्टन रविंद्र जडेजा?
आई थिंक जो रनआउट्स हुए हैं बीच में, आई थिंक उसमें कैप्टेंसी का उतना आई थिंक रोल नहीं है. इट्स मोर अबाउट कम्युनिकेशन ऑन द पिच. But other than that, I think थोड़ा टाइम लगेगा to differentiate in the decisions that are being taken, because बहुत लोगों के लिए अभी भी MS is the captain. I think we're going to take time to adjust to the fact he's now, Jadeja is the captain now. And I think whatever Jadeja's, making the decisions that he's making, I think they are all, first proofread by MS before he actually makes them. So I feel the first game, as of now, it seems fine because we've not scored enough runs. तो बहुत ज़्यादा question भी नहीं कर सकते, because bowling, like Tushar Deshpande, started off very well. Gave off just 6 runs in his first over. That was very, I think, very, very, very decent over. So after that, though he did leak runs, Durrani is playing amazingly. I mean, some brilliant shots. Even though I'm a CSK fan, I loved all the shots coming out of his bat today. So that's there. But I think एक दो game के बाद, I think we can actually judge, what he's trying to do with the team.
Yeah, I think दो या मैक्स, मैं तो 3 गेम भी कभी कभी, मैं लगता है कि 3 से 4 गेम लग जाते टीम्स को, जो प्रॉपर कॉम्बिनेशन समझना होता है अपनी टीम का क्या है, किसको खिलाना चाहिए, किसको नहीं खिलाना, क्योंकि फर्स्ट टाइम है, विकेट अननोन है, बोल सकते हैं कि बॉम्बे में लोग खेले हैं, बट स्टिल यू नीड टू गेट अ फील ऑफ द विकेट की पिच कैसी है, कैसी बिहेव कर रही है, एंड ड्यू फैक्टर ऑब्वियसली आने वाला था. सो टॉस वाज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर श्योर. केकेआर विनिंग द टॉस देयर, एंड जितने जल्दी बोल दिया श्रेयस अय्यर ने विल बोल फर्स्ट. इट वाज वेरी क्लियर कि ही लिटरली मेंशन कि यार जो आने वाली है आगे, तो हम लोग डिफेंड कितना भी स्कोर होगा हम लोग चेस कर लेंगे. एंड 131 आई थिंक एज अ स्टार्ट फॉर श्रेयस अय्यर इन द केकेआर कैप्टेंसी रोल, इससे बेटर नहीं हो सकती थी मेरे हिसाब से. एंड जितने बढ़िया तरीके से उन्होंने रोटेट करा इन द मिडल ऑर्डर, स्पेशली मैं बॉलर्स के बारे में पूछना चाहूंगा शमिंद्र आपको कि सुनील नारायण, वरुण चक्रवर्ती एंड एंड्रे रसेल विद दैट एक्स्ट्रा पेस, मतलब मेरे को लगा नहीं था एंड्रे रसेल इतनी तैयारी करके आए हुए आईपीएल के लिए. सो व्हाट डू यू मेक ऑफ दीस 3 guys व्हेन इट कम्स टू bowling in the first innings?
I will speak about everyone if I'm like allowed to. The thing is, Varun Chakravarti, he got a lot of backlash while playing the World Cup, right? But I think he's a brilliant bowler. The way you saw how like it, I don't think so it missed the stumps. It hit the stump and it went off.
Yeah.
That was his, like, he was again bowling towards the batsmen, not giving them enough room. And Narayan is a world-class bowler, we all know, right? He has like won game single-handedly, and with his bowling and everything, he's just like, even he's been performing in the CPL, everywhere that he's going, he's performing, and he has a lot of experience, and that is, he's bringing onto the pitch. Russell, as we know, I think there was a match earlier, like the last season, if I'm not wrong, where he picked up 5 wickets. Like he just bowled 2 overs and he picked 5 wickets. So that is one thing that is very impressive. That an extra bowler that we have as an all-rounder. So like, it's just brilliant. We can make him bowl
very possible. But like Sanmay is agreeing with the Navya here कि पहले मैच है, ज्यादा क्रिटिकल नहीं हो सकते कोई भी टीम के अगेंस्ट, एंड ऑब्वियसली इन द सेम एंड केकेआर भी ज्यादा ओवर कॉन्फिडेंट नहीं हो सकती. यस, पहला मैच 2 पॉइंट्स ऑन बोर्ड वाज द टारगेट, एंड दे लुक टू बी हेडिंग टुवर्ड्स द टारगेट. आई थिंक 74 needed of 73 balls right now, और आई थिंक रनर बॉल चाहिए. राणे एंड नीतीश राणा
78 of 74.
Yeah, 78 of 74 right now. So I think pretty much KKR का गेम है. And Navya, to be honest, पहला गेम हार के भी टीम्स जीतती हैं, okay, titles. You can ask any MI fan out
exactly.
there.
Like last season also, we lost our first game, but we ended up winning the title. So it's okay, we lose one.
Exactly.
Trying to follow the MI policy.
And there are a lot of players missing as well. Yeah. Go ahead.
I was saying last season it took almost like for us it took almost a half. The second half we performed. Like it almost took us 7 odd games to come back to what we are. And then we just, it takes time. Conditions matter. Now the pitches will get old. And just like, I think there is a lot of to offer and a lot of more teams to play. So it's a long tournament.
Yeah,
and
it's a
going
long
to be
tournament
fun.
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure, it's a long tournament और बहुत सारे players
Yeah.
missing भी है. I mean, KKR is missing Pat
Absolutely.
Cummins, Aaron Finch, Alex Hales,
Yeah.
and
Team Saudi.
Team Saudi, sorry. And
Yeah.
on the same end, CSK is missing Deepak Chahar, Moin Ali, and who else is missing there? I think there is one more player who's missing. But these are important players for CSK. Moin Ali, I think जैसे नव्या ने mention किया कि 3 number पे she will prefer Moin Ali rather than Robin Uthappa if I'm not wrong. That left hand and right hand combination maintain karte. What do you think about these changes? I mean, yes, Tushar Deshpande is here. He's replacing Deepak Chahar, but obviously, जब Deepak Chahar आ जाएंगे, then he'll come straight away into 11. So, how depleted is the CSK squad right now? And do you think यही squad अगर 2-3 matches में आगे नहीं आते players तो same रहेगी, or do you see CSK making some changes?
Well, we know CSK doesn't make a lot of changes. So if
Yeah.
these guys don't come back, if Moin and Deepak Chahar do not return in the second game, I feel they're going ahead with the same lineup. But if they do come back, I feel it is going to be either Raidu or Uthappa who leave, and Moin comes in. And yes, as you said, when Tushar goes out, Deepak Chahar will be coming in. I think that will be the only change they make, because Moin is very important to the lineup. So even though they would not feel like changing because Robin Uthappa did very well today, I mean, he did not score many runs, but then the intent was clear. Raidu seemed, he seemed a bit rusty, but I feel, in like a couple of games, he'll probably get hold of the things. But yeah, Moin is very
फर्क पड़ा था.
Yeah, Moin
Sure.
is very important for the lineup, so he has to be there. As soon as he'll be available, I think he'll be added to the lineup. And Deepak Chahar also is the main bowler. He leads the attack for Chennai, so he has to be there. I think these two changes
Exactly.
are
दोनों
compulsory.
players जो आपने बताए अभी, Moin Ali and Deepak Chahar, power play में with the ball, Deepak Chahar can change the game because literally 3 से 4 ओवर डाल देते हैं वो power play में. First 8 में से he's bowling 4 overs. Moin Ali on the other hand, power play में when you need an aggressor, वो वाला role निभा सकते हैं Moin Ali. He's a floater, to be honest, and I think not many teams have that liberty of having a floater like Moin Ali. So I think big miss right now for CSK, and hopefully उनका visa वाला जो serial जल्दी sort out हो जाए, and he is a part
I think
because
he's available. From the second game, I think he'll be available.
Yeah, as soon as he comes into 11, he solves many problems. जो बीच में middle overs वाले देखे अभी, Shivam Dubey is bowling, Mitchell Santner is bowling, which is literally helping Nitish Rana when Mitchell Santner is bowling to him. So I think these minor changes, but will have huge implications moving forward. So next आगे बढ़ते थोड़े comments ले लेते हैं यहाँ पे. Gurshan is asking, I think I have understood approach of CSK and KKR for the season. As soon as Moin is in, Santner is out. Yes, like we were talking about, and when Pat is in, Pat is in Saudi too. I think Umesh, Bhavi, Saudi, Pat and Sunil. This will be his bowling lineup. What do you think? What will be the changes? I mean, Moin Ali is for sure coming in. So who do you think Navya will be sitting out from them? And then Samindra coming to you. When Pat Cummins comes in, who is he going to replace?
See, I think when Moin comes in, it'll probably be Uthappa who stays out, because I think Moin will obviously play at number 3 because he did very well last year. And I feel they won't sit out Raidu and play Uthappa at 4 because I think that'll be a bit too late for Uthappa. So I feel Uthappa will have to stay out for Moin and Raidu continues at 4. Or if they want to make a major change, which they're unlikely to make, they can probably open with Gaikwad and Uthappa and Conway stays out. Which I feel it's like a rare change. I mean, it's not. I don't expect Chennai to do that, but like if they do try to make a wild decision, I think one of them can be bad.
Yeah. Shamindra, before coming to you, Navya, this comment about dot balls. In short, he's referring कि कितने dot balls खेले आज CSK ने. Because I think 16 over के अंदर ये there were around 52 to 53 dot balls.
Yeah.
That is literally more than 8 overs or something like that.
That is a record.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah,
that is a record. I think. Yeah.
So do you think कि वो टाइम पे जब रन्स नहीं बन रहे थे जडेजा या राइडू के बैट से, तो स्ट्राइक रोटेशन वो टाइम पे कितना इंपॉर्टेंट है? बिकॉज even if they rotate the strike, they add around 12 to 13 runs more to the total, and that is more than 140, 145, something like that. And on this wicket, with what we have seen initially, those could have been handy. So strike rotation, what do you make of the dot ball pressure which CSK created earlier in the innings?
I think the dot ball, obviously, it creates a lot of pressure because वैसे if the ball is not coming on the bat तो dot ball हो रहा है, and then you have pressure because dot ball हो रहा है, runs नहीं जा रहे, balls waste हो रही है, so it's like pressure from both the sides. But हाँ, बहुत ज़्यादा dot balls खेला, that is for sure. We have, I don't know, पिछले 1-2 साल से we're doing that, but we do end up saving ourselves somehow. Like towards the end, I mean, we don't have a match winning total, but we somehow got 47 runs in the last 3 overs. So I think it's a bad habit that we have, playing a lot of dot balls, and towards the end we get the runs. So yes, they need to work on that. I think for MS also, he plays a lot of dot balls against spinners.
Yeah.
So like when Narayan was on, when Varun Chakravarti was on, he has to be very critical of what deliveries he's playing, because he struggles against Varun Chakravarti's games, as we've seen. So yeah, a lot of dot balls courtesy MS and Jadeja. So they need to work on that.
हाँ मतलब प्रॉब्लम तो नहीं, ऑब्वियसली फर्स्ट गेम है, हम कितना भी बात कर लेंगे, फर्स्ट गेम ही है, सो देयर आर लिटरली पूरी लीग बची है, वी कैन से कि अभी तो स्टार्ट भी नहीं हुआ, ऐसा बोल सकते हैं अपन. एंड कमिंग टू द नेक्स्ट कमेंट, अवधूत इज सेइंग अजिंक्य रहाणे लुक्स गुड टुडे. जब भी टीम बन रही थी शमिंद्रा केकेआर की, एंड अजिंक्य रहाणे वाज बॉट फॉर जस्ट 1 CR बेस प्राइस, लॉट ऑफ केकेआर फैंस आर लाइक कि रहाणे की क्या जरूरत है, रहाणे की क्या जरूरत है, एंड right now I think he is the one which is the find from this game for KKR and their fans. So क्या लगता है, how important did you expect Ajinkya Rahane to be a regular part of the 11? First of all, tell me that.
Yeah, absolutely. Like Ajinkya Rahane, I think, like personally, I would think I had comments about him, but one thing is that we are missing an opener right now, as Aaron Finch is out, which I feel when he comes back he'll get a chance. So whenever like Rahane is a brilliant player, I feel, because he had a great domestic season right now. He was asked to play domestic cricket and he's just showing the selectors that he can do anything, right? He still has that caliber of taking risk when required, rotating the strike. We forget a very good thing about Rahane, that he rotates strike pretty well, like few here and there, but otherwise he is a good runner between the wickets. And what right now KKR is doing is that they are not leaking out a lot of dot balls. They are maintaining that running between the wickets. And you asked me one thing, that if Pat and Finch come back, like what will be the team. So if an interesting thing that you notice is that we played only 3 overseas players right now. So if Aaron Finch comes in, I think Rahane will go out and Finch might, come back. And if that's the thing that they will do with Pat as well, a bowler sits out, maybe Shivam Mavi.
What if Aaron Finch थोड़ा fail कर जाते हैं पाकिस्तान की सीरीज में? I think they are touring Pakistan for T20 series, and Aaron Finch with the Shaheen Afridi there, he knows, he has taken him his number quite a few times. तो क्या लगता है कि if Aaron Finch doesn't have a good series in Pakistan, तो क्या अजिंक्य रहाणे के साथ ही स्टिक करेंगे या फिर Aaron Finch डायरेक्टली टीम में आते हैं आपके लिए?
Like that is a management question, but like personally, if I have to say, then I think he should be given a chance. Again, we don't know when a player comes back to form whenever given a chance, and IPL is one of the biggest platform. And I feel if he gets a sour punch there, I think that might be a good thing for him in IPL to show that, oh, I am still in the game. And yeah.
नेक्स्ट अभी अजिंक्य रहाणे ओपनिंग स्लॉट्स की बात कर रहे हैं. एक प्लेयर है जो आई थिंक केकेआर का सेटअप का बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट है, इतनी बात नहीं होती उसके बारे में, एंड वही संचित यहाँ पे कह रहे हैं कि कैन वी टॉक अबाउट नीतीश राणा. इज बीन एन अंडररेटेड एसेट फॉर केकेआर ओवर द इयर्स. इज बैटेड इन पोजीशन व्हेनेवर इट इज रिक्वायर्ड एंड डिलीवर्ड फॉर देम. जो मैं बता रहा था, फ्लोटर जो मोइन अली काम कर रहे हैं सीएसके के लिए, फ्लोटर इन द टॉप ऑर्डर, इन द बैटिंग ऑर्डर, नीतीश राणा वो करते आ रहे हैं केकेआर के लिए. आई थिंक उन्होंने ओपन किया है, 1 डाउन खेल चुके हैं, 2 डाउन खेल चुके हैं, बीच में कभी कभी 3 डाउन भी आए थे. तो आई थिंक his role is very very underrated for KKR. बहुत crucial runs बनाते हैं KKR के लिए. So what are the words you have for Nitish Rana right now? I think बहुत कम बात होती है इनके बारे में, and he is a India player right now. So अभी we should put some respect on his name. What do you think about Nitish Rana right now?
That's why we bought him back. Like as simple as that. We knew he is a great asset to the team, and we've paid a huge, like we've burned our purse for him, and that's the reason. He's like what I feel that KKR has always been a hub where we bring out players who a lot of people don't expect to be good. Good. They have the caliber. We had won the IPL with a player named Iqbal Atullah. So it's a brilliant setup that the KKR management brings out, and Nitish Rana is one of them, and he's been performing day in day out, and that's why he's in the team. And yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, even
completely agree. I
I,
think बहुत
like when
underrated.
Chennai were, looking for batters in the auction, even I felt like, Chennai should go for Nitish Rana because I was very keen for Chennai to get either Rahul Tripathi or Nitish Rana because Rahul Tripathi has also
Yeah,
done wonders for KKR. And to have him in Chennai
absolutely.
would have been cool. So I was really looking forward to, Chennai going after either one of them. Unfortunately, we couldn't get them. But
Right.
yeah, Nitish Rana, I feel he's done great work for KKR.
या फॉर श्योर आई थिंक अप्रिसिएशन दूसरे टीम के फैंस से मिल जाता तो वही बहुत बड़ी बात है फॉर राइट नाउ तो
Absolutely.
मूविंग ऑन आई थिंक सात्विक इज मेंशनिंग द टर्निंग पॉइंट इन दिस गेम वाज अंबती रायडू's run out. Do you think Navya ki this was the case or literally CSK struggled with those two early wickets? वो था that was the opening the first two wickets the turning point or the Ambati Rayudu run out? What do you think?
See, definitely when you lose two early wickets, it's not good for the team's momentum, and everybody, starts to be very critical of what balls they're going to play. Should we play the shot and also a lot of questions start popping up once you lose early wickets. So definitely losing both our openers, especially Gaikwad for a duck. I mean, that's very demoralizing for him also and for the team also. And but yeah, I think Raidu, he seemed a bit rusty, but I think, yeah, definitely if he would have stayed on the crease for longer, he would have gone for bigger shots. So, run out for
Yeah.
has to be a point, but yeah, I think the losing our openers in the very early within the power play, I think that was a major point. Yeah, that was a
Exactly.
bigger
I
concern than
agree that.
Raidu being
Yeah.
run out. But
Yeah.
yeah,
I agree क्योंकि
yeah, but
starting
too
में
many run outs
literally
in the
you lose
middle,
the game.
not expected.
Yeah, that is also.
Yeah,
Yeah, and the thing is, आप early wickets खो देते हो ना, then literally you're starting from -1 in the game. Umesh Yadav is very underrated in my opinion. Under the lights, I think someone mentioned in the comments as well कि lights में उमेश यादव जो swing कराते हैं वो hardly कोई करवा पाता है because he is a very underrated bowler. There were a lot of people saying कि उमेश यादव क्यों लिए टीम में, it's a waste. And थोड़ा यहाँ पे कट करता हूँ मैं 76 for 2. Nitish Rana is gone as well. DJ Bravo with his second wicket. Needing 132 in 10 overs. तो 10 ओवर में आई थिंक कितने चाहिए और 60 और समथिंग कुछ तो चाहिए, less than 60 चाहिए in 10 overs, so less than run a ball. Shreyas Iyer is coming out to bat for
56.
KKR.
Yeah.
Yeah, KKR के लिए Shreyas Iyer is coming out to bat. His first innings for in the KKR jersey. How excited are you, Shamindra, looking him for the season? बस ये मैच के लिए नहीं, आगे के भी जो मैचेस हैं how important, क्योंकि मेरे को तो लिटरली लग रहा है कि वो पजल का जो पीस रहता है, मिसिंग पीस कैप्टेंसी वाला, वो श्रेयस अय्यर ने परफेक्टली फिट किया KKR के लिए.
Absolutely. Shreyas Iyer's captaincy, like last year, say, I think even you were in the part of the conversation when I was very angry at the KKR management for appointing like the captain who wasn't performing like himself as well, and like there was no point of needing Morgan in the squad last time. I'm sorry, if I'm saying, but Morgan was there just to captain the team, and like that too, he took few missed decisions, but somehow it worked. We were still, a laggard in the whole series. Like when we reached finals, I was like, oh, we reached finals. Like that is the biggest achievement for KKR last year. Okay, but like this time, yeah, Shreyas Iyer having like his life of his series, the one he had, and he's playing in Mumbai, back home, right, home conditions, and he'll definitely play well. And he is a brilliant captain. Even with DC, he had done well. He was a bit unfortunate that he had to go out. And in
Yeah.
games like T20s, like it's just an opportunity one seeks, and these are the things that people miss out on. But like
Yeah.
he has shown his composure right from the beginning, right? And he is going to be an important part for a long period of time. Like it reminds me of a little of Gautam Gambhir days, So
hopefully इतना आगे नहीं बढ़ रहे. yes मतलब सिमिलर पैटर्न लग रहा है, सिमिलर पैटर्न है श्रेयस अय्यर के पीछे जाने का. 11 पॉइंट समथिंग कुछ तो दिया गया था गौतम गंभीर को भी, और उन्होंने 2 ट्रॉफीज ला के दिए. उसके बाद से जब से गंभीर गए उसके बाद से केकेआर थोड़ी डामाडोल सी रही है ऑन द पॉइंट्स टेबल, बट होपफुली श्रेयस अय्यर कैन सॉल्व दैट इशू. एंड शशांक इज कमेंटिंग, नव्या हाउ मच डू यू अग्री? क्योंकि मैं ना यहाँ पे एक पार्ट से फॉर श्योर अग्री करता हूँ. क्रिस जॉर्डन का जो पॉइंट है, Shashank is saying, I think Jordan and Milne will play, and other two would be DJ and Moeen Ali for me. What do you think? I mean, Chris Jordan, did you think कि वो खेलने वाले हैं ये वाला मैच? भी मुझे लग रहा था शायद वो खेलेंगे, only because डेथ बॉलिंग का इशू हो सकता था CSK को आज.
Yeah, I think खिला सकते थे, but maybe they're looking for something else. Maybe they want to keep continuing with what they have tried. जो भी practice में they have figured out कि we're going to go with this.
Yeah.
I think 1 or 2 games they're going to go with the same combination. We don't expect them to make any change as of now. Yeah. But yeah, I think Chris Jordan is a good
typical
idea.
CSK fan. टिपिकल CSK फैन दर. नव्या, चेंजेस की क्या जरूरत है? हम एक तो मैच ये तो हारे हैं, उसके बाद हमें पता है, क्योंकि नव्या को भी पता है कि जब जीतना शुरू करेंगे तो एक के बाद एक जीतेंगे. That is the beauty of the experienced sides like CSK, Mumbai Indians or other teams as well. So I think Navya is not worried at all for sure. अगर आज का मैच चला भी जाता है आज से तो I don't think it's any big issue.
Almost चला ही गया.
Pretty much gone.
थोड़ा रुक जाओ, अभी भी लास्ट मोमेंट तक वेट करते हैं इस KKR. So let's see.
It's not KKR, na. It's not Punjab Kings. You won't bottle it. I don't think you will.
शर्मिंद्रा को अभी भी थोड़ा डर है शर्मिंद्रा को कि यार यहाँ से भी KKR हार सकती है. मतलब उनका ये जायज है एक्चुअली. तो भी जब आप CSK के सामने खेलते हो, I mean, but when you play against CSK, you expect these things to come in mind कि भाई अभी और 50 रन बाकी और खाली 10 ओवर है. मतलब 50 रन 10 ओवर में ऐसे बन जाते हैं, बट सामने अगर CSK की टीम है, then that is the different issue. So I think
we have bottled a game from where we needed 45 runs or 45 balls. So like let's like stay in the game.
I think today we don't have as strong a bowling attack, so I feel today's game is yours.
Completely agree. I think
it's not even too early to say that. I think you can win this match.
Yeah, because Shivam Dube, Adam Milne, Tushar Deshpande, थोड़ी सी depleted bowling lineup है for sure मुझे लगेगा. But if you add someone like Moeen Ali in that lineup, लिटरली आधे से ज्यादा प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व हो जाती है, क्योंकि देन वो 2 ओवर कम हो जाते हैं कोई बॉलर के जिनको आप बॉलिंग नहीं देना चाहते. सो आई थिंक दैट इज समथिंग व्हिच CSK will definitely be making changes in the coming games. Rahul is asking, Jadeja will have 90-100 strike rate if he comes around 8th or 9th over. Better come at death overs. Ali Jadeja की बात नहीं करते नव्या. मैं आपसे ये क्वेश्चन में मैं थोड़ा डिसएग्री करता हूँ इसके बारे में, बिकॉज आई थिंक जडेजा कैन प्ले दैट रोल. एक सीनियर रोल जडेजा मेरे हिसाब से प्ले कर सकते हैं फॉर CSK दिस ईयर विद द कैप्टेंसी एज वेल. तो करना भी चाहिए मेरे हिसाब से कि हाई टाइम रविंद्र जडेजा टॉक्स विद द बैट इन T20 क्रिकेट. तो व्हाट डू यू थिंक ऑफ द बैटिंग ऑर्डर? मैं पहले पूछना चाहता हूँ कि क्या लगता है बैटिंग ऑर्डर क्या होगा फॉर CSK? डू यू अग्री विद दिस बैटिंग ऑर्डर व्हिच यू सॉ टुडे?
See, I think today it was fine because they came in very early because there were early wickets. But I think playing MS at 5 would be better because I don't know. I feel that the more time MS gets on the field, the better it is for other people who come in. Because if he is set, if he is there on the field with them, he's able to, keep them calm. As in, I don't know if you call it a bias or something, but that's what I've seen. In most cases, when people are, the other batsman very hyper, I want to go for a 6, I want to go for a 4. I don't know, call it a bias, but I've seen him, try to calm them down and say, it's okay. It's okay if you don't hit a 4. You don't need to get out. Something like that. Even though Jadeja is the captain, I feel till the time MS is there, I think they can do that. Other than that, it's fine. I think Raidu at 4 works. Jadeja, I feel MS at 5 would be better. Jadeja at 6 would be better. Depending on the situation also, of course. But I think if there are very early wickets, I think MS can come in before Jadeja. If there are, maybe 5 to 6 overs are left, I think Jadeja can walk in before MS.
Yeah, and talking about wickets, I think Ajinkya Rahane has been dismissed by Mitchell Santner. 87 for 3, still needing 45 runs, and with Jadeja to bowl. I mean, Jadeja literally 1 over डाला अभी बस, and इट्स नॉट लॉस्ट. आई मीन नव्या, थोड़ा मैं आपको एनकरेजमेंट दे सकता हूँ कि पिक्चर अभी भी बाकी है, ऐसा लग रहा है मुझे कि कुछ ना कुछ तो हो सकता है. बट ऑब्वियसली 130 ऑड रन्स इज अ बिट लो, बट वो फाइट अभी देखनी जरूरी है सीएसके के एंड से, जो अभी तक हमें दिखी नहीं है इन दिस गेम. सो I think who's next? Andre Russell is coming into bat. I think next, or maybe Sheldon Jackson. One of the two. One of the two are coming into bat, and no, it's not both of them. I think it's Sam Billings who is out to bat. So I think Shreyas Iyer at the other end वो ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है केकेआर के लिए, रादर देन कि कौन बैटिंग करने आ रहा है, क्योंकि ये लिटरली श्रेयस अय्यर का फोर्टे है कि यहाँ से तो गेम मैं निकाल ही लूंगा. 44 चाहिए अराउंड 48 49 बॉल्स में. तो आई थिंक दैट इज प्रीटी मच what KKR expect their players to do till the end and get those 2 points. A lot of people in the chat saying commenting about Ajinkya Rahane's innings. Shamindra, how impressed? मतलब कितना मजा आया अजिंक्य रहाणे की वो इनिंग्स देखे. 44 of 34 balls और एक 6 मारा था. आई थिंक तुषार देशपांडे वाज द बॉलर इफ आई एम नॉट रॉन्ग. वो स्क्वायरले के ऊपर से 6 मारा था और एक कवर ड्राइव मारी थी तुषार देशपांडे को स्टार्ट में. तो आई थिंक थोड़ा अलग अजिंक्य रहाणे का रूप दिख के आया है अभी द फर्स्ट इनिंग्स में जो है. व्हाट डू यू थिंक ऑफ द इनिंग्स ही प्लेड सो फार?
I think he's a not only a good IPL player, but he's a great international player as well. He has opened for India in England. He has opened for India in various occasions, and he's a world-class player. And he just had a bad patch for tests that he had been playing, and he just says that, oh yeah, I can play. I've played for Rajasthan. I've played well for Rajasthan, and yeah, again first game, but like good touch. He's in good touch right now, and he's back in form, and definitely he will. I hope he keeps playing like this. Like he's running between the wickets again today. It was brilliant, giving out right calls, everything. Like he led the KKR innings as a leader, and what I believe is, KKR don't have just a captaincy role; they have different leaders.
I think पता है क्या समिंद्र, मुझे क्या लगता है अजिंक्य रहाणे एक वो पीस हो सकते हैं केकेआर के लिए जो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट मायने से काम आएंगे जब दे प्ले द लेटर स्टेजेस. क्योंकि ये सब जो विन्स है जो अजिंक्य रहाणे हेल्प करेंगे ना देने में, एंड में वो जो केकेआर बोलती है ना कि यार 2 पॉइंट से रह गए या नेट रन रेट पे अपन लोग पीछे रह गए, तो ये वाली विन्स वो टाइम पे शायद आगे काम आएंगी. एंड आई थिंक दिस इज व्हाट केकेआर हैव डन ब्रिलियंटली. क्योंकि जब अजिंक्य रहाणे को लिया गया था, there were a lot of celebrations on that KKR bench, the auction room में कि यार इतने easily मिल गया हमें अजिंक्य रहाणे. तो I think that is very well done by the KKR management so far. And I think Sands was asking here Rajwardhan Hungarekar. This man, under 19 sensation, World Cup winning team के बहुत important part थे, a part of CSK right now. तो Navya, coming to you, do you expect him to play at some or the other point in the tournament, because he is pretty much similar like a Dwayne Bravo, like a Shivam Dube. So क्या लगता है, will these guys be benched for Rajwardhan Hungarekar in the coming games?
Yeah, definitely. I felt that he'd probably play from the first game itself. जितना उसका practice वगैरह दिखा रहे थे, and they were putting him under the spotlight and stuff. I was expecting him to make it to the 11 in the first game itself. But I think अगर वो आएगा अंदर, he'll come in for Shivam Dube, because I think Dwayne Bravo is still a better option than Shivam Dube. So I think Dwayne Bravo stays, and Hungarekar comes in for Shivam Dube. Because I think he's more explosive than Dube, plus he has the pace. So I think that's a better option.
And I think he's a Mumbai guy as well, Rajwardhan Hungarekar, if I'm not wrong. तो यही पिचेस पे वो खेले पूरा अपना जितना भी अभी तक यंग करियर है, बट जितना भी क्रिकेट खेले यहीं पर खेले हैं. एंड आई थिंक ही कुड बी a vital player for CSK moving ahead. और CSK को अगर आगे बढ़ना है तो इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट दैट दे पुट ऑन अ विनिंग रन. और कुछ प्लेयर्स हैं जो वो मिस कर रहे हैं. ऑब्वियसली हमने उनके बारे में बात करी, लाइक दीपक चाहर, एंड विशाल इज मेंशनिंग एग्जैक्टली द सेम थिंग. CSK playoffs chances depend on Deepak Chahar's availability. If he plays half of the season, then CSK will qualify. How much do you agree? Half of the season in the sense 7 games. 7 गेम्स अगर दीपक चाहर खेलते हैं तो 2 मैच तो वो जिता रहे हैं फॉर श्योर मेरे हिसाब से. तो what do you think
I think he's the main bowler for Chennai. He leads the pace attack for the team. He's definitely an asset, and I think his availability is very crucial for us winning games, because pace है हमारे पास. Deepak Chahar is also not a very fiery pacer, so इसका भी decent pace है. But yeah, as you said, power play में is very crucial, plus the swing that he gets. So definitely, I think he's very crucial for the game results that we get. So yes, important.
Exactly, completely agree. I
To
completely
add to
agree there.
that,
Yeah.
like I feel I was in the backseat today because of the fact that Deepak Char wasn't playing. He's been crucial in the first 3 overs that he bowls, and I think he'll probably bowl the first 3 overs in the power play itself. And he's too good. That's why he got for a big money again. And yeah.
Completely
Yeah,
agree. I
plus
think
I think
both
yeah,
सारे.
yeah.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead, go
plus
ahead,
I
go
think
ahead.
MS is very invested in Deepak Chahar also. I mean, the amount of attention that goes to Deepak Chahar, and the way everyone's always behind him, whatever mistakes he makes, immediately, he's scolded at and immediately he has to work on it. So I think they see him as a very long-term option. They want to keep him in Chennai for as long as possible. So I think because they're trying to groom him in that way, it's very necessary for him to perform for us as well. And more often than not, he does perform for us. But
Yeah,
he can
or
be expensive in the depth, but in the power play is very crucial. He's a very important part of the lineup, definitely.
एग्जैक्टली आई थिंक पावर प्ले का बहुत बड़ा इंपॉर्टेंट रोल है दीपक चार फॉर सीएसके एंड मूविंग फॉरवर्ड थोड़ा स्कोर बता देते हैं जितने भी लोग हमारे साथ जुड़े आई थिंक 39 बॉल्स में केकेआर नीड 36 रन्स एंड वेरी गेटेबल विद श्रेयस अय्यर एंड सैम बिलिंग्स ऑन क्रीज एंड कमिंग नेक्स्ट टू बैट शेल्डन जैक्सन बचे हैं, एंड्रे रसल बचे हैं. मुझे नहीं लगता वहां तक बैटिंग आने वाली है. ये पैर ही शायद मेरे हिसाब से काम खत्म कर देगा केकेआर के लिए. बट अगर केकेआर के पास अभी है KKR if they have the chance कि यहाँ पे नेट रन रेट हम बढ़ा सकते हैं अपना, क्योंकि ये सब चीजें एंड में काम आती हैं, क्योंकि यू आर चेजिंग अ लो स्कोर. व्हाट डू यू थिंक कि यहाँ पे विल दे गो फॉर दैट नेट रन रेट बहुत अर्ली है टूर्नामेंट में, बट क्योंकि अभी ऑप्शन है, ऐसा नहीं कि बहुत जरूरी है बढ़ाना नेट रन रेट शमिंद्र, बट बहुत ज्यादा एडवांटेज मिल सकता है इफ दे फिनिश द गेम वेरी अर्ली व्हेन इट कम्स टू नेट रन. 10 टीम खेल रही है इस बार, लेट्स नॉट फॉरगेट दैट एज वेल.
I think yeah, absolutely. I think after a point of time, like I think by now only they'll start blazing all guns because we have a very deep batting lineup. We have Sunil Narayan as well, right? The batting is pretty deep, and we will like go for the net run rate thing. I think they will like in few balls they'll start shifting gears. Sam Billings, I think, has been sent for that only, and he'll just we'll start doing that.
And completely agree. And question for you, Navya. Someone has asked in the chat, the direct hit is asking you that did Jadeja's body language look under pressure? थोड़ी बात करी थी आपने इसके बारे में स्टार्ट में, but please elaborate. क्या लगता है? Obviously पहला गेम है, but he also has played 200 games for CSK. Let's not forget that as well. So did you see him under pressure at all in the game? Because मुझे तो लगा था कि वो थोड़ा फील कर रहे कैप्टनसी का प्रेशर.
I'm sorry to cut in, but what is this review?
Go ahead, Navya. Go ahead.
I think thoda to hoga because there's a lot of pressure because MS Dhoni, he's the captain. For a lot of fans, he's still the captain. So I think big shoes to fill, very big shoes to fill. So I think uska pressure hai, plus first game, and then our batting was also not going well, and too many wickets, too many runouts, too much miscommunication happening. So not the ideal game for him as captain. But I think ek do matches mein, he'll calm down, he'll understand what's happening, where the problem lies, and once they have their more core players back in the lineup, I think these things will settle down a bit. So first match hai, to chalta hai, but he has the IPL experience definitely, does not have the experience as captain. So I think एक दो मैचेस के बाद
just to let you know as well कि जडेजा ने अपने पूरे क्रिकेटिंग करियर में खाली एक बार कैप्टनसी करी है, and that was an under 19 गेम. ओके, अगर चैट में किसी को पता नहीं है इसके बारे में, तो खाली एक ही बार कैप्टनसी करी है अपने करियर में अब तक जडेजा ने, दैट वाज अंडर 19 गेम. सो उससे बाहर आके अब सीधे आईपीएल में बिग स्टेज फिलिंग द शूज ऑफ एमएस धोनी, इससे बड़ा टेस्ट नहीं हो सकता. अगर ये वो पास कर जाते हैं, then for sure CSK fans will be more than happy for Jadeja being the captain in the coming seasons as well. So for sure
he's always felt like a player who's been very away from the decision making. Like he's in a world of his own. वो pitch पे होगा, field में होगा. So he's like, when he's batting, that's a different thing. But when he's fielding and he's bowling, he's in a different world of his own, and he seems to be very away from the decision making that's happening. So I've never, seen Jadeja contributing to the gang that's making decisions on the field. I feel like he's always in a world of his own, and he'll do something weird, he'll do something outstanding fielding karte waqt. But other than that, I don't think he has, made major contributions as a field in terms of decisions. And now that the entire pressure is on him, he has a big mountain to carry. I think time lagega, but I think he'll be able to do it.
I think मेरे हिसाब से बहुत अच्छा डिसीजन है टू गिव रविंद्र जडेजा को कैप्टनसी की. मैं तो जड्डू का बहुत बड़ा फैन हूँ और मैं चाहता हूँ थोड़े भी प्रेशर उनके ऊपर भी थोड़ा भी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज और बढ़नी चाहिए क्योंकि इंडियन टीम में भी ही डजंट हैव दैट रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी राइट नाउ जो बाकी प्लेयर्स के ऊपर थोड़ी ज्यादा एक्सपेक्टेशन है. तो आई थिंक ये उनको फॉर श्योर उसके लिए ग्रूम करेगा. एंड लाइक दिस गाय हैड अ क्वेश्चन फॉर नव्या. उनके पास अभी शमिंद्र के लिए क्वेश्चन है. शमिंद्र, कैन वरुण चक्रवर्ती, एंड्रे रसल एंड सुनील नारायण रिमेन फिट for too long? क्योंकि अगर ये तीनों फिट रहते हैं, these guys play 14 games for KKR, for sure they are fighting for that playoff very easily.
Definitely not happening.
So that's why like coming to that, that's why we have got a bench this time, and I feel our bench is pretty strong, pretty promising. We've got Mohammad Nabi. He's again a very underrated player in the T20 circuit, right? And one player I would mention is Baba Indrajit, and he is a player that has been fantastic in domestic cricket. He's been playing for a well period of time, and he's been performing well. He has a twin, Baba Aparajit, and they both play for Tamil Nadu, and they've been great. Like, if you've seen Tamil Nadu's rise in Indian cricket in the recent years, it's been great. And Baba Indrajit and Baba Aparajit both have played a very crucial role in the game. And then I feel we have a good batting strength, and bench strength as well. So I think it's not possible that they play a longer period of time. There will be rotation, and I think So
एक player आप भूल गए शमिंद्र. Rinku Singh is a part of your team as well. And Rinku Singh is a very very vital part of KKR. जितना भी करते हैं वो 2-4 मिनट फील्ड में आते हैं पूरे सीजन में एंड उसमें वो एक आध गेम पलट के चले जाते हैं. तो I think he is that lucky charm which KKR wants to buy season after season.
I was about to mention.
Exactly. तो आगे बढ़ते हैं. Sands here is asking Navya, I think very much I agree with the Sands here. CSK will bask a lot on Ruturaj's form just like last year. I feel Uthappa is also underrated, under the radar, but he can be a beast. But to be honest, Uthappa से ज़्यादा pressure is on Ruturaj Gaikwad because he is also fighting for that Indian team की स्क्वाड में जगह बनाने के लिए ऋतुराज गायकवाड़ अभी लड़ रहे हैं. तो वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट ये सीजन फॉर ऋतुराज गायकवाड़, क्योंकि अगर ये सीजन वो नहीं कर पाते टॉप ऑर्डर में अच्छा परफॉर्म, देन आई थिंक सीएसके विल फाइंड इट वेरी टफ टू क्वालिफाई इन माय ओपिनियन. क्योंकि ये पिचेस पे, मुंबई के पिचेस पे, पुणे के पिच पे, फॉर श्योर यू नीड प्लेयर्स हु विल बी who score runs in the top order. For example, अजिंक्य रहाणे ने जो आज किया, they want Ruturaj Gaikwad to do the exact same things for 14 games. Ruturaj Gaikwad has that ability to carry on the innings and play 20 overs. तो मुझे लगता है कि अगर ऋतुराज गायकवाड़ अगर थोड़ा भी अगर उनका फॉर्म डिप होता है या CSK start losing games, they want this guy to perform. What do you think about it?
Definitely. I mean, your opener scoring runs for you is nothing better than that. And I think the way he batted with Faf for these 2 years, I think 1 year, I think it was very good for the team. I mean, starting off with 40-50 runs in the power play without losing a wicket. I mean, who won't want that? And how much, momentum the team gains from that. Plus the scoring, I think the dynamics with Faf were very good. Unfortunately, we don't have him here. But I think once, him and Conway, they get more time in the middle. I think CSK took Conway definitely as a replacement for Faf. So the more time they get in the field together, I think they'll be able to understand how they work out together. I think once that's done, and once Rituraj calms down, his nerves are calm, and he understands what's happening, I think he'll stop getting out that early. And definitely, once he is set, he's not someone who starts off very quickly. So he also takes like a few deliveries to get going. But once he's set, I think he definitely stays for long enough to help the team to a total. I think the match that he played against Mumbai last year, the one where he swept Bumrah for a 6, a brilliant match. I mean, that definitely showed his capabilities. When everyone else struggled, he was there. He stayed till the end and made sure that we get to a match-winning total. So I think definitely very capable, and we depend on him a lot. I mean, today also
करना भी पड़ेगा, for sure करना पड़ेगा. I think ऋतुराज गायकवाड़ अगर फेल कर जाते हैं, then that is CSK's failure for the season done. आप कितना भी बात कर लो बाकी चीजों के बारे में, बट ऋतुराज गायकवाड़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। यस, उसके बाद फाफ डुप्लेसी थे पिछले साल जिन्होंने भी अच्छे रन बनाए थे सीएसके के लिए। लिटरली ओपनिंग पेयर ने ही सीएसके को टाइटल जितवाया पिछली बार। अब उसमें से 50% काम हट गया, मतलब जो 50% जो कंट्रीब्यूशन था फाफ डुप्लेसी का, ही इज गॉन। नाउ देयर इज एक्स्ट्रा प्रेशर ऑन ऋतुराज गायकवाड़। तो अगर इस पे वो खड़े उतरते हैं तो आई थिंक फॉर श्योर सीएसके विल बी fighting for that fourth spot as well, for the playoff spot as well. So talking about go ahead.
Yeah, like Deepak Chahar, they're planning to keep Deepak Chahar in the squad as long as possible. I think the same goes with Gaikwad. They've understood that, we're not letting him go. So no matter what happens, we're going to make him work. We're going to make him score those runs, and we're going to keep him here for as long as he's playing cricket. I think that's the mindset going in the management. I think that's something that Dhoni does, and that's what the management is also planning to do. There are certain players they've eyed that, whatever happens, no matter how much we have to spend on them, we are getting them back and we're making them work. So because ये mindset है, they will help out Gaikwad as much as they can, and I don't think he's gonna fail for long. I think he's gonna score एक दो games लगेगा हो सकता है, because अचानक से cricket पे वापस आ रहे हैं and all of that. But I think एक दो games लगेगा, we start scoring. He has done that last year. You know how it's done, and he's done it on Indian pitches, done it on UAE pitches where he struggled a lot. I think Indian pitches are definitely easier for him to bat on, so I think he'll get going soon. Definitely.
And talking about this game, right now, I think they need 25 in 27 balls, KKR. Sam Billings is playing on 13, Shreyas Iyer is playing on 9. 7 wickets in hand for KKR. तो I think ये मैच तो pretty much हम कह सकते हैं कि यहाँ से तो नहीं हार सकते हैं। शमिंद्र, कम ऑन यार, इतने पास आके तो KKR नहीं हार सकती है। तो हम जो नेट रन रेट की बात कर रहे थे कि वो बढ़ा लेना चाहिए, फॉर द आई थिंक ये नहीं करना चाहिए। पहले तो ओवर द लाइन आ जाओ, 2 पॉइंट्स ले लो, दैट इज मोर इंपॉर्टेंट राइट नाउ देन नेट रन रेट इन दिस गेम। तो लेट्स टॉक अबाउट अदर थिंग्स। कल 2 मैच और खेलने वाले हैं, हम थोड़ी बात कर लेते हैं उसके बारे में भी। ऑब्वियसली योर टीम्स आर नॉट प्लेइंग टुमारो। मुंबई वर्सेस दिल्ली 3 o'clock game and Punjab versus RCB in the evening. तो favorites for sure in the first game will be Mumbai, क्योंकि दिल्ली बहुत सारे players miss कर रही है। I think David Warner is out, Mitchell Marsh is out, Enric Nokia is out. So I think 3 vital overseas players are literally out, तो वो बहुत affect करेगा। Punjab versus RCB, I think this will be a very good game. अगर ये game RCB निकाल जाती है, then they are for sure in contention कि भाई we are here to stay, क्योंकि बहुत सारे लोग कह रहे हैं कि पंजाब किंग्स will sure qualify in this year's IPL. Navya, I'll ask about you the first game and Shamindra to you the second game. MI versus DC. Navya, your favorite team Mumbai Indians, if I'm not wrong. favorite opposition team, sorry. Favorite opposition team Mumbai Indians, yeah. So be a neutral fan out here. ऐसा मत बताओ यार मुंबई को नहीं पसंद. What do you think? Who are the favorites in the first game and why?
See, going from a non-cricketing point of view, I think Delhi will definitely win the game because Mumbai definitely doesn't know how to win opening games. So that's how they start. They start their IPL by losing games, unfortunately. So I think with that point of view, most people would guess that, it's Delhi who's going to win. But as you said, most vital players are missing from the Delhi squad. So I think Mumbai has the edge. But definitely Mumbai also has the reputation of losing the first game, or losing or maybe having a tight first game or something. From that perspective, I feel Delhi has the edge. But definitely, since Delhi is missing out on very major players, and Mumbai has most of its squad available, I think they are missing out on Suryakumar Yadav tomorrow. But I think other than that, pretty much they should win tomorrow's game. Yeah.
और ये मैच होने भी वाला, आई थिंक सीसीआई ब्रेबोन में मैच होने वाला है, जहां पे बहुत टाइम पहले आईपीएल खेला गया था। पता नहीं, हम तो अभी बहुत छोटे होंगे, 2010 या 11 में लास्ट खेला गया था आईपीएल, इफ आई एम नॉट रॉन्ग, इन सीसीआई। तो उसके बाद से ऑब्वियसली दीज आर न्यू कंडीशंस फॉर बोथ द टीम्स। विल बी इंटरेस्टिंग टू सी हाउ द पिच इज एट ब्रेबोन राइट नाउ, क्योंकि बहुत टाइम हो गया मैच खेले हुए वहां पे। लेट्स सी कि कितना बड़ा स्कोर हम देख पाते हैं वहां पे। कमिंग टू द सेकंड गेम, 2015, I think RR had the home ground of CCI. So, but Mumbai has not played there for quite a few years. So I think that is something which we'll be looking forward to. And second game, Punjab Kings versus Royal Challengers Bangalore. RCB, Samindra's favorite opposition, अपन कह सकते हैं। तो I think मेरे हिसाब से तो right now will be RCB. I think I expect them to win this game. What do you guys think? Samindra, what do you think about the second game?
The second game will be definitely an interesting one because the one forte that Punjab has and has always been is their top order batting. And again, they got Shikhar Dhawan right now. So Mayank Agarwal and Shikhar Dhawan at the top will be very difficult. I think Josh Hazelwood is missing out on the first game,
Yeah.
if I'm not wrong. So that will be a crucial loss for RCB. But they have Siraj, and I think Harshal Patel is there. So again, they also have. It will be an interesting contest. But I will put my eggs on Punjab Kings buckets because I always like the way they play. They're very unlucky. They've always had the pick of players, and I don't think Punjab ever had bad players. Right? They were a bit unlucky. They've come so close, but they've lost games. Right? But yeah, Punjab
होता
also
अभी
have.
इस होपफुली दिस टाइम ऐसा ना हो जो पंजाब की जो
Yeah.
रेपुटेशन दूसरी टीम के फैंस में भी बनी हुई है वो बिल्कुल भी अच्छी नहीं है क्योंकि आई थिंक हम लोग बात कर रहे थे कि 25 बॉल में 27 बॉल में 25 रन चाहिए केकेआर को याद तो नहीं हार सकते शमिंद्र देन सुरेंद्र आई थिंक और समवन इन द कमेंट्स मेंशन कि यार ये तो खाली पंजाब कर सकती है तो पंजाब का फर्स्ट काम अभी वो है कि फैंस का जो परसेप्शन है उनकी टीम के बारे में वो बदलना है मूविंग ऑन अब्दुल आई थिंक ही इज अ एमआई फैन ही सेइंग वी मे लूज फर्स्ट गेम बट वी डेफिनेटली विन द लास्ट गेम ऑफ आईपीएल 2020 या तो सीएसके के फैन है या तो मुंबई के फैन है दोनों में से एक के फैन है ये मेरे को पता है Sand is mentioning, do hit the deck bowlers succeed on Mumbai pitches? If they do, CSK have an option in KM Asif. As I don't, Tushar Deshpande doesn't make an impact because Milne is game for these pitches. Adam Milne, yes, he's very quick, and Tushar Deshpande is also very quick when it comes to fast bowling for CSK. So थोड़ा वेरिएशन क्या लगता है नव्या इज इट नीडेड फॉर सीएसके राइट नाउ बिकॉज केएम आसिफ यस थोड़े स्लो बॉलर हैं बट ही इज अ डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ बॉलर जो यहाँ पे काम आ सकते हैं हिट द डेक बॉलर्स डेफिनेटली बेस्ड ऑन द कंडीशन व्हिच वी हैव सीन सो फार काम आ सकते हैं शिवम मावी ने ये काम किया था फर्स्ट इनिंग्स में एंड ही डिड इट वेरी वेरी वेल तो डू यू थिंक बिकॉज यहाँ से पिचेस खाली स्लो होती जाने वाली है कोई भी मैच हो मुंबई का तो आई थिंक सैंड्स मेक्स अ वेरी वेरी गुड पॉइंट व्हाट डू यू थिंक
Yeah, I think he's a good option, but I think they should continue with Tushar Deshpande for at least one or two more games and see what he's like. I mean, today was the first time he bowled for Chennai, right? So I think usko bhi thoda experience milega of how things are happening, what he's supposed to do in what sort of a situation. So I think he should get enough time to prove himself. And yeah, but definitely KM Asif can be a good option if they ever need to replace Tushar.
Yeah, so because they have that option as well with the KM Asif, like Sands mentioned. So and Sai is also mentioning here that slower balls are working on this pitch. For sure, अगर आज वर्क कर रही है तो आगे मैचेस में तो for sure वर्क करने वाली है and hopefully this helps CSK moving forward. And moving on, talking about KKR now, 10 runs needed from 19 balls, 7 wickets in hand. I think they pretty much have those 2 points are on top of the points table right now, at least for now. कल दोपहर 3 बजे तक तो केकेआर ऑन टॉप रहने वाली है फॉर श्योर एंड वन पर्सन हु इज हेल्पिंग केकेआर टू डू दैट इज अ एक्स सीएसके प्लेयर सैम बिलिंग्स he literally is playing that crucial innings which was needed at that time and I think मेरे लिए तो बहुत बहुत अच्छा भाई है सैम बिलिंग्स टू बी ऑनेस्ट विकेट कीपिंग कर सकते हैं ओपन कर सकते हैं 3 पे बैट कर सकते हैं 4 पे 5 पे वी हैव सीन हिम फिनिश द इनिंग्स एज वेल फॉर सीएसके in the previous years so what do you guys think Shaminder talking to you Billings doing a vice versa year for KKR is what Rahul is saying 2018 for CSK and KKR versus KKR now for KKR versus CSK so Navya पहले तो शमिंद्र को पूछूंगा कि कितना अच्छा लग रहा है सैम बिलिंग्स को इतने सस्ते में लेके एंड देन नव्या हाउ मच डू यू थिंक कि ये बहुत बड़ा डिसीजन था सैम बिलिंग्स को जाने देना Go ahead, Shamina.
So, Sam Billings was a steal for us, right? And when he was bought, I was happy because the first half that KKR bought players, it was still, a little bit shaky. But the second half, they just got players, and I didn't expect that KKR would. And I was surprised that no other team, went for a higher price for Billings. And I think Billings has been a character in Twitter, but he's been great in the field as well. So you just saw the six that he hit to Ravindra Jadeja.
Yeah.
It was So
Exactly.
I think
And
he's in a touch. Yeah.
Navya, moving on. Navya, just tell me, Sam Billings की मेरे को याद है केकेआर के सामने जो इनिंग्स खेली थी वो काफी काफी बढ़िया इनिंग्स आई 50 और समथिंग कुछ तो खेले थे वो 50 बनाई थी वो गेम में उन्हें लास्ट में एकदम आई थिंक चेपॉक पे मैच था वो वाला सो he was a vital part for CSK in the latest series of the tournament. How big a blow is this for CSK, this signing?
Yeah, I definitely wanted Chennai to go after him, but yeah, like unfortunately KKR got him. But yeah, he's definitely doing the same thing he did for us against KKR. Now he's doing it against us with KKR. So yeah, I think a very good batter to have in the side, of course. Very disappointed we couldn't get him back. I think the same thing goes with Faf also. He'll probably do what he did with us to RCB to what he's going to do with us when he's with RCB. So mentally, the fans are trying to mentally prepare ourselves.
Yeah, mentally prepared नव्या आपको एक और चीज के लिए होना पड़ेगा yes because Sam Billings is out
Don't say players
still
name.
9 needed
सब out हुए
still 9 needed of 15 or 16 deliveries. Shreyas Iyer still on in the middle. Andre Russell is coming out to
They
bat
have
next
Russell,
for
yeah.
sure. Yeah, तो एक इनिंग एक शॉट की बात है बस and with that wicket TJ Bravo has created history, another piece of history. He equals with Malinga as the leading wicket taker in this IPL. Thank you, Sanmay, so much for that stat. Talking about this game, pretty much to the end, I think 9 of 15 is pretty gettable. कहते अभी यहाँ से तो पंजाब नहीं आ रही थी यार ये ऐसे मैच तो एक मैच आ रही थी सुपर ओवर का बट यहाँ से तो नहीं आ रही
It was against KKR when they lost the game. Remember, last over they needed 6 runs and they lost only 1 wicket and they lost the game. They bottled it.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
important. हमने इसके बारे में बात करी थी. What Saurabh is saying here that toss was very important in this game. Shreyas Iyer 5 मिनट के अंदर मतलब 5 सेकंड के अंदर कह दिया कि यार बॉलिंग करेंगे हम सीधे सीधे कि भाई टॉस जीते बॉलिंग करेंगे एंड यही पैटर्न रहने वाला है जब तक विकेट स्लो नहीं होती वानखेड़े पे एज सून एज विकेट स्लो होना चालू हो जाती है देन दिस चेंजेस कि भाई आज हम पहले बैटिंग करेंगे तो सौरभ इज आस्किंग आई मिस्ड आउट ऑन द मैच but is there due at Wankhede? Yes, there is due at Wankhede. For sure, I think that has helped KKR chase the total. क्योंकि अगर यही वाला मैच हम खेल रहे होते चेपॉक में रात में, then this is a winning total. 130 odd at Chepauk. So I think change of venues is definitely going to help the chasing side in this year's IPL. Jorge is saying very excited for tomorrow's match.
Interestingly,
yes, everyone is excited.
Jackson is out.
Wow, I think Andre Russell is waiting for something else to happen. Maybe he's waiting. 1 run बचेगा, 2 run बचेगा, तब आऊँगा बैटिंग करने. But Sheldon Jackson, let's talk about Sheldon Jackson's wicket keeping.
He's waiting for some bigger total, waiting for some total where he'll have to just smash sixes. It's just too easy.
But then he also has to remember ना कि यार हम CSK से खाली एक ही बार खेलते हैं, 2 बार खेलने वाले हैं. I think Andre Russell likes playing against CSK as well, CSK and RCB. So hopefully आज नहीं आनी चाहिए उनकी batting is what Shamindra will be hoping for. Shaurya is excited for tomorrow's match RCB versus Punjab Kings. But अभी जो batting करने आए हैं, he is Sheldon Jackson. Very a stalwart of domestic cricket for his side in domestic cricket. I think किसके लिए खेलते हैं ये if I'm not wrong सौराष्ट्र दोनों में से किसी टीम के लिए खेलते हैं. Yeah, so I think Sheldon Jackson की विकेट कीपिंग के बारे में बात करते हैं. Brilliant stumping that of Robin Uthappa. कोई प्लेयर पिक नहीं कर पा रहा था सुनील नारायण और इनकी बॉलिंग तो चक्रवर्ती की बॉलिंग बट शेल्डन जैक्सन ने एकदम सही टाइम पे पिक किया एंड ही इज डूइंग रियली वेल क्योंकि अगर शेल्डन जैक्सन खेल रहे हैं दैट मींस केकेआर इज गोइंग 1 bowler less. So how do you think will Sheldon Jackson fare in this tournament, Shamindra?
Like he's been a stalwart in the domestic circuit as you've mentioned, and he had setbacks. He's a player who had been praised by Yuvraj Singh as well, right? So he had played brilliantly in the domestic circuit. He had played for Kolkata as well. I think he debuted in 2018. So he has played for them before as well. But I think, he's something, he's an, I would say a mystery package because he hasn't got that much time for KKR. He has been with us for a long period of time now. And I think this year, not only for Sheldon Jackson, but a lot of players that they want to give something to the KKR fans that they have said. Even Russell is back, and he said that he's gonna stay for a long period of time with us. So I hope, the players, they show the intent to play, and that's it. I think with the
Yeah.
change in some team and the system, I think there is a lot to look for. There will be a lot of losses again. I won't say there will be a lot of losses.
One second, Shamindra. Ambati Raidu has jammed his knee in the turf, and बहुत बुरी तरह वो गिरे हैं वहाँ पे. Hopefully it is not that serious. But KKR need 3 runs of 10 balls. But when it comes to a CSK supporters right now, they don't want Raidu, suffering so badly in the first game itself. He's out of the field. He's going to the dressing room, but hopefully he's walking alone, which is a good sign. But the physio is out for him as well. So I think a big blow. The fans seem worried as well in the ground. Ki important player है for sure Ambati Raidu for them, and very important कि ये injury बड़ी ना हो when it comes to CSK's chances in this IPL. And Satvik is a very interesting point here, Navya. This is for you. Last time when Raina did not play for CSK, they did not qualify for playoffs in 2020. This year also is not there, if you know what I mean. Do you think it has anything to do with Suresh Raina this time around?
It's okay. I think it's fine. I think we can do without Raina this season. I mean, see, different dynamics. Last time, at least we had Raina in our squad, though. This time, he's not even a part of the squad, so it doesn't matter. I think what we have to work with that. Plus, I mean, some fans won't like it, but definitely his form was not the best that we had seen in the IPL. So he wasn't contributing a lot with the bat much anyway. So I think it's fine. I think Moeen Ali did well at number 3, last season. So I think we can cover up for him. No problem. We'll try to win.
And Navya, I'm very happy that you have that smile on your face right now, because KKR have won the game. They have won the game by 6 wickets with 9 balls to spare. Huge win, getting the better of Chennai Super Kings in the first game itself. So बहुत confidence देने वाली है ये KKR के team management को, उनके supporters को, and the players. Shreyas Iyer, brilliant work, first game captaincy. Batting में जो इनसे expected था वो उन्होंने करके दिखाया है. And I don't think KKR fans can complain about anything tonight. Shamindra, first of all, congratulations. 2 points on board. First game, great start for KKR.
Let's go.
And Satvik is saying, where are the players, where are the people who was trolling my favorite KKR? So Satvik is also a KKR fan, is what I believe right now. So I think interesting. Matlab, CSK were players short, KKR were players short as well, but KKR were a better balanced side on paper when we saw the first playing 11. So I don't think there's not much of a difference right now, because एक ही match हुआ है. There is a lot of games, at least 2-3 matches तो हर franchise try करती है, to adjust to that better combination which they have. So chin up, Navya, don't worry. You have your players coming back in the next week or so. Moeen Ali is coming back. Then Noel is coming back. I think one of the players is
the only
also
thing
coming back.
keeping me sane right now is that yes, we have players who are going to come back, and we're not going to play with this lineup for long.
So Navya in the end, Navya ने बता ही दिया कि यार थोड़ी तो खराब लग रही है मेरे को ये वाली lineup. And hopefully इसको और खराब ना करे, इसको और खराब नहीं होना चाहिए. What if Raidu gets ruled out for the tournament? Then Raina can join.
Yeah, exactly.
Raina is supporting us from the com box.
Yeah.
I was very disheartened that Raina wasn't a part of our squad. I mean, even if he wouldn't play all the matches, I mean, just out of sheer loyalty and the relation that he has with Chennai, could have bought him. We had the money towards the end, but anyway.
I'm disappointed that no team bid for Raina. Like, it's actually a huge disappointment that he went unsold. And
right now, Shamindra, अगर आपको रहना इतने पसंद थे, so do you think with this playing level which KKR has right now, will you fit Suresh Raina in for anyone else?
Absolutely.
Who is the player then? Who is the player?
We might sit, maybe
Sheldon Jackson or someone.
Sheldon Jackson, because Sam Billings is there behind the wickets. Like, we could have sat Nitish Rana as well, like for the time being. Like, Rana could have played a part, not necessarily the entire season, but like yeah, Rana is a person who like I think should not be kept away. And
Yeah.
given that I'm going to make a very sensational comment, given that MS Dhoni is still there, but like yeah,
मेरे को लगा था ऐसा ही कुछ हो जाएगा शमिंद्रा अभी. And moving on, I think KKR will be very happy. Support will be very happy. Ajinkya Rahane, brilliant performance. Fielding brilliant by KKR. Bowling, Umesh Yadav, well done with the ball initially. 4 overs, 2 for 20 on this Wankhede track in the evening. Very well done. Sunil Narayan, Varun Chakravarti, brilliant. And I don't think anything else. इसके ऊपर अगर improvement है KKR की, then they are going to look very very dangerous. Is what like Sanj is mentioning in the comments. And Satyaki is saying after 2020 KKR win against CSK, they lost all 3 matches against them last year, including the final. So don't worry यार अभी yes obviously head to head में CSK आगे है KKR के साथ, KKR के सामने, but this is a different KKR is what I believe under Shreyas Iyer. Hopefully that is the case for जो शमिंदर कह रहे थे स्टार्ट पे जो गौतम गंभीर का रिप्लेसमेंट है शायद मिल गया. Hopefully all the KKR fans will be hoping that is the case as well. So with that note, congratulations KKR. कल की 2 मैचेस हैं, हमने उनसे बारे में बात कर ली है. For Navya, she wants Delhi Capitals to win, and Shamindra, he wants Punjab Kings to win. So but a Chennai fan wants MI to win as well in Sanmay in the chat. So hopefully this is the case. Hopefully Sanmay is right, because deep down even I am a MI fan. So thank you so much Navya, thank you so much Shamindra for being on the show.
Thank you so much.
It was lovely hosting you guys. Lovely hosting you guys, and keep supporting, man. I mean, it's a long tournament, Navya, don't worry. And Shamindra, don't get overconfident. It's a long tournament. Okay, so
absolutely. You can see my poker face right now. I'm like
coming to beat you in the second game.
Yeah.
I have no expectations as of now, but like in all humility and everything, just not just the first game. Let's not get our hopes high. Long tournament, 2 months long.
We're kind of like we're kind of like similar fans. Even if Chennai would have won today, I would have been on the ground itself that it's okay. We have more matches to come. We are going to lose. It's okay. It's okay. जीत गए कोई बात नहीं.
You will get more reactions from us as the games proceeds. Like midway through, you would see like desperate winning screeches from us that please win the game. Maybe so
but on a serious note, I think KKR a lot of positives to take back home, and for CSK बहुत सारी चीजें जहाँ पे वो काम कर सकते हैं, starting with running between the wickets, to be honest, क्योंकि वो बहुत एक टाइम पे बहुत डरा रही थी as a neutral as well. उससे भी डर लग रहा था यार ये क्या रनिंग कर रहे हैं. तो hopefully these guys work on that in the next couple of days and come back strong for CSK, and hopefully for Shamindra and for all the KKR fans out there, they keep on maintaining this momentum and that winning run. So thank you so much in the chat everyone. Rahul, Akshat, Satvik, Shaurya, Sands, Saurabh, Sanchit, Sanmay, and जिसका भी मैं नाम लेना भूल गया हूँ, sorry उसके लिए. Just keep first of all like the video, keep supporting us. Every day we'll be having new fans from different parts of the country, and maybe different parts of the world as well, you never know. So just like that, once again, thank you Navya, thank you Shamindra.
Thank you Abhinav for hosting this like wonderful event, and it was a pleasure to be with you. So,
for sure we'll have these guys again as well, because there are a lot of people in the chat who want these guys to be on the show once again. So very happy with the start which Navya and Shamindra have given to the Third Man Cricket Show. This is Abhinav Mishra signing off from the Third Man. Don't forget to follow us on all the social media platforms. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, like the video, share it, get all your friends together, and let's make this festival a bigger one from the Third Man Cricket Show. Till then, see you everyone tomorrow at 10 p.m. 10:15 maybe, and we'll talk about both the games happening tomorrow. So good night, take care.
Thank you.
Thank you, bye.